18 years ago, I used to hop online COD 4 straight after school. Now, I hop online straight after work. How time flies. We went from screaming down the mics and arguing with people a lot older than us who had jobs to now being the ones who get screamed down the mic from kids whilst we have jobs. It's like the circle of life. And whilst returning back to this game gives me comfort and great nostalgia, it makes me feel happy but also sad. I'm not going to make this a doom and gloom video, but let's make it a nice, warm observation and just reflect. By the way, I go full rampage mode in this match, so I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, this is one of the first games I played when I first got my Xbox 360, and boy was it revolutionary. I had played the previous Call of Duties on my PlayStation and PSP, but this was like a whole new level. The jump up in everything was insane. I had my older cousins teaching me how to play, what all the game modes were, the best classes, and everything was just so simple back then. Of course, most of us were all kids, man, just playing around, but this game brought us all together when you think about it, because we were all just living in the moment. Friends and players from across the world and experiencing this new age of online gaming. It was an unbelievable time, and I don't think you could ever put it into words how magical this period was for all of us. Now, I won't lie to you. I miss the happiness I experienced at this time, and it hurts and saddens me that it's just a memory now. We can't get it back, no matter how hard we try to replicate it, but that makes it so beautiful. There's many factors here. Like I said, we were all kids with no responsibilities, and we all have our own personal memories, but for me, I had close family members still here. What we were playing was new, this type of online gaming and talking to people whilst playing on a console. It sounds like I'm 80 years old, but I'm not. This was only, the early 2000s, but it was fascinating to us. This new gaming technology era, everything was so cool, and the whole gaming world was advancing so quickly, the graphics, the movement, the gameplay. I truly believe the period between the years 2000 to around 2013 were the best years for us gamers. Times outside of the gaming world seemed better too. It felt like we had so much more potential to do cool stuff. The future seemed so promising, and we had so much to look forward to, new innovation. Everything wasn't so damn expensive. Like, I know, I was only aged 10 at the time, but that's the impression I got anyway. The future looked bright, that's all I'm saying. That's why, when I jump back in time and play these older games, I feel like a kid again. Just happy and untroubled. A perfect escape. It may come across like I'm glum, but listen, do I like my job? Not particularly. I always remember saying when I was younger, I can't wait to grow up. And yet, here I am at 27 years old, and life already feels tough, man, and it probably won't get any easier. But that's the reason why I wanted to reconnect with my younger self, to do something I always had a passion for and thrived off it, and that was making videos. When I started seeing the old school video commentaries coming back, I thought, well, why not? What have I got to lose? And if you were thinking about starting a YouTube channel, then go for it, man, because if you love what you do, why should you let the outside world stop you? It's like a blessing we have to do what we love now. Another point I'd like to bring up is that when we go and play these older Call of Duties or just older games in general, I will die on a hill for this, but older games are just 10 times better than what is currently out there. There's only a select few I can think of from the top of my mind which could prove me wrong otherwise. Like COD 4, for example. There was one DLC map pack. That was it. That was the only transaction you had the choice to make. And PC players got the maps for free too, by the way. It wasn't a ridiculous amount, but it was how it should be. When you compare it to nowadays, you have to pay to progress. It's not even paying to win anymore. And the entire model is just built not for us to have a pleasurable experience where we can actually get better at a game. It's now just a cash cow to milk the customer. Hey, I'm ranting, but we'll save that conversation for another video. Like, I even remember the first time I got trash talked by another player who, funny enough, was on the same team as me. And I was a young boy who, because of this, Didn't touch Search and Destroy for months because I was petrified of getting trash talked again, but I suppose that's made me the man of today. There's loads I could go through. Doing the old school mode glitches, playing Mike Myers, cops and robbers, cage matches, learning how to quick scope and no scope. The list is endless. Incredible times we will all cherish. Let me know in the comments your best memories of COD 4. I'll end this video on a high. This game has a special place in my heart because we didn't realise we were making memories, we were just having fun. And with all our own individual problems in our own worlds, it's always nice and reassuring to know that you can always step back in time, even if it's for an hour, to jump back on here and have fun like you used to with people in the same boat as you. Alright guys, I'll be making more of these types of videos, but also just about gaming, old and new, in general. Let's see where this journey takes us. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to drop a like and a comment, and to be kept up to date with future videos, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Cheerio.